All right, GM everyone, happy Friday. Hope you guys are having a great start to your day so far. This week is going to be a week of fun experiment, juggling between Discord spaces on our beloved X, as always, is always a good time. But I guess we had a good start to this week because we are not getting rocked by the music after all. And I just want to say it's so nice to come to town hall this week, look into all the interesting monkey JPEGs, and know that you actually can recognize many names, and most importantly, you actually have met these individuals in real life. I'm not sure about you guys, but this is so amazing, especially for a Web3 community. Yes. Also, please celebrate the first time in 3 years I have a mic working. Well, not exactly, but the first time in 3 years, Spaces and Discord is actually working well hand in hand. But as I said, hope you guys are having a great start to your day. Happy Friday. Appreciate everyone for taking the time to join us. There may be some new faces that we're seeing in the community as well. So if you are first time joining us on Town Hall, every Friday at 12 p.m. EST, we run the MonkeDAO Town Hall to keep our community members updated on the latest happening oh wait, can you guys hear me, or is this let me see. Is there actually an issue, or is it just folks messing around? Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna, carry on. Um, yes, so where was I? Let me try to catch my thoughts again. Okay, yes. So if this is your very first time, joining us on Town Hall, welcome to the Monkey Town Hall. We run this every week to kind of keep everybody quickly updated on some of the latest happenings of Monkey DAO, and as well as meet new monkeys and welcome our new monkeys to the community. Um, and so this week is going to be a lot of like a breakpoint recap, especially as we're hosting the spaces on Twitter as well. We want to take the opportunity, most importantly, to share with the wider community, especially folks who are thinking of returning to Monkey. And I see that there's a nice monkey out there, Parks, with the hands waving as well, sending the emoji, GM. All right, so without further delay, once again, appreciate everyone for taking the time to join us on our Precious Friday Town Hall. Let's dive right into our newsletter to kickstart our Town Hall for this week. At any point, if you actually are having some audio issues, I know that 90% of the time, I'm most likely getting throat, and 90% of the time, all the complaints are actually not true. But if you do have legitimate concerns that you want to raise regarding, audio or technical challenges, do tag us so that we can check it out and see what's going on. Yeah, I was just about to announce the free barrel for Ben Bottle, but since he tagged me, I'm gonna remove all the free barrel for you. So yes, let's go and let's start diving straight into our Banana Split 137 edition. I just want to say that it is actually very illegal for anybody to feature a selfie this huge on the you know uh, the very first page of our newsletter. But in any case, this was an amazing selfie that we took. I'm not sure if anyone actually bothered, trying to count, but this was a heavily gatekeep event, very strictly ticketed as well. And there were at least probably around 100 folks or so in this picture. So this was a lot of fun trying to take a selfie with 100 folks or so. So appreciate everyone for turning up. This was so much fun. This pretty much showcases the Monkey Dog community in real life as well as on Discord. What a pleasure it was. All right, Town Hall TLDR, just a quick update. I know a lot of folks are wondering, hey, what exactly is the best way to get quickly updated on the MonkeDAO Town Hall? There's always the option to come in and use the command !! Town Hall TLDR. This is a great way for you to get very quickly updated on the latest happenings, and you may not have to sit through the hour long of town hall if, let's say, you really are not available. Of course, folks who attend town hall do get access to our bananas as well, which is via our very own banana stand. I see that there's a tag by English. I still haven't received my redacted form, the winning monkey soccer team. Okay, that is interesting. Please direct all your questions and concerns regarding that to Stro. All right, so just a reminder as well, of course, it's always nice to come and hang out with monkeys in real time. If, let's say, for whatsoever reason you may not be able to do so, there's always the option of town hall recording available. Shout out to Cream for always being on standby, ready to, kind of get everything running and get the recording going as well. All right, so there's a huge Monkey Point 2024, which is essentially our breakpoint recap. I think in this section as well, we will run through it later. So don't want to sort of like, cover this just yet. We will talk a little bit about this later. I know Cersei put out an amazing tweet that I kind of want to have us cite it as well later on. So we'll go through that later. But also shout out to our monkeys. I know a lot of folks travel across the world just to join us in Breakpoint 2024 in Singapore this year. It was definitely a lot of fun. We basically had over 300 monkeys or so that turn up, and of course, if you have traveled thousands of miles just to be in Singapore already, a lot of folks will probably not just fly back home straight away like that. There's of course some of our fellow monkeys kind of like doing a continuation of that trip in the after Breakpoint Bali, which I know Jess also organized a monkey meetup there today as well. Shout out to Jess. Island DAO Thailand is also happening. I know two of our amazing monkey is also there, Cersei and Moon. So if you guys are in town, want to chat with them, feel free to reach out. Dubai Founders Villa, Solana Founders Summit, Solana Nomads, and last but not least, Solana Hacker House Hong Kong. All right. So monkeys on Twitter, feel free to go check out all the key highlights. There were a lot of behind the scenes as well. Freedom units to measure distance. I'm entirely not aware of it. Yes, Flocks. I have something. I hope some. Yeah, Jeremy says something about having a champagne shower. Yes, I did have a champagne shower by dearest Flocks, which honestly I did not ask for it. But knowing Flocks, sometimes you just have to expect the unexpected. So yeah, I am not exactly saying thank you, but thank you, I guess. All right, so back to the favorite section of newsletter. Feel free to go check it out. There's a lot of amazing feature. Literally, if you actually missed out all the Breakpoint content, or like you never actually managed to join us in Breakpoint this year, there's still a lot of different ways that you can actually participate and quickly get caught up with everything that has happened. All right. So feel free to go check it out. Too many content that I would love to, slowly talk about and feature. I know Big Brain definitely enjoyed the smoothie as well. So it was great to see that. And I know Stro continues to be very, very addicted to the claw machine. And at this point, I also wanted to quickly shout out to Cronus, our amazing artist, for putting together that art that we were able to showcase that on the flagship event on the huge projector wall itself. Kronos is an amazing artist, which we are extremely excited to be able to work with him actively, and just looking forward to really see the amazing work that he will continue to put out and feature monkeys and amplify monkeys through his work and his talented drawings and whatnot. What is level 5 DAO? As some of our folks would say, whatever happens in level 5 or whatever happens on level 5 stays on level 5. All that I can maybe comment on is that that was a fun experience for our friends who are the first, or who are actually first time in Asia. All right, so what exactly does MonkeDAO offer? The entire MonkeDAO ecosystem itself is quite interesting. There are fun things. There are also serious things. Monday Monkey Spotlight. I love seeing the Kawabunga Jones, the monkey sticker as well. He's the one who, of course, leads the Monkey Music Fun Initiative. Feel free to go submit any fun music. But there's also the Monday Monkey Spotlight, which essentially is a platform for us to help feature some of the amazing monkey builders. So if you guys are interested to kind of jump on and share about what you're working on, feel free to just sign up and let us know. Build with Monkey now, of course, it's a grants program. We say this on a weekly basis as well. Largely because this is extremely important for us to continue amplifying it and letting folks across the ecosystem, especially, to be aware that we do have this grant program. This grant program is made possible with the partnership of Solana Foundation as well as Metaplex. And if you are listening to this town hall, on Spaces with us, and you're wondering what exactly this is about, and whether if you need a monkey, this is not gated and not limited to MonkeDAO members. This grant itself, the whole premise of it is to help kind of like champion the ecosystem, help to push projects and give them ample resources, hopefully to be able to, help build infrastructures and protocols and whatnot for, the wider Solana community. All right. So especially if you have an open source product or platform you want to, chat about, tapping on some resources and whatnot, feel free to go check it out. So alpha minters as well, Minvo Gen 2, Minvo Gen 3. That is the whitelist opportunity. Monkey Ventures, we had an interesting sort of sequence of events there with a couple of wins as well. So, shout out if you are a part of it. All right, so with that, this is the end of the 137th edition of our Banana Split. Hope you guys enjoy it as much as the team enjoys putting it together. This is always a fun time, just following it through, on and whatnot. All right. So as we know, last week we had Breakpoint. Although looking back, it feels like it was a while back because time with monkeys is always a great time, and I know many of us definitely enjoy and we miss that. Now, as much as Breakpoint was possible, we also organized the 100 hotels. Alongside the 100 hotels, every hotel guest also had the opportunity to get hold of their monkey merch. Let me see if Super Simon or Cersei can help us share some pictures of the merch, especially the post that we put out on Twitter. But feel free to go check it out. The merch was a lot of fun this year. Ben really rose up to the challenge where we said, hey, let's do something that is monkey theme, especially when we had the banana stand that is entirely yellow, because bananas are meant to be yellow, right? If your bananas are not yellow, I hope you are not sick and I hope you are safe. But in any case, the theme for Ben is the to really kind of like tie everything up together with the merch that he kind of like is putting together. And Ben is really the merch king of MonkeDAO. He helped us organize pretty much almost everything. So I kind of want to take this moment to give him a big shout out, because although Ben wasn't able to join us in person during Breakpoint this year, like he did for NFT NYC, he still organized pretty much a lot of the logistics in terms of shipping all the merch over, ensuring that each and every parcel arrive in Singapore safely. Now, aside from that itself, this was I think at least 180 sets of merch or whatnot, or maybe some of them more than 200. But also, the coordination, and especially among our monkeys, like the post that Cersei just dropped in the Town Hall Tech Chat thread, the ones especially with the customized merch required a lot of coordination. And we do have an amazing sort of volunteer network, especially across Exec and whatnot, that helped with the packing. But the packing was really made, I want to say accessible and easier to coordinate, because Ben literally did the organization of each of the merch pack in a very detailed manner, and have them organized and sent over to us in separate sort of like boxes and whatnot. So yeah, this is probably still an understatement of how amazing Ben Bottle is, but I kind of wanted to, make sure that we take a moment to, recognize his contribution, his help, especially in making, Breakpoint 2024 a success through the merch. This is also the very, very first year across the last 3 to 4 breakpoints, especially, the last 3 breakpoints for us at MonkeDAO, that we actually sold out 100% of every single merch that we brought into Singapore. That is actually crazy. Although, the absolute amount compared to like the NFTs and the Web3 world may not be, too much, but essentially, to be able to sell out every single piece of merch and still had, folks that we couldn't fulfill their order because, we just ran out of inventory, is just like simply amazing. And so yeah, shout out, please join us to send big love to Ben Bottle for helping us get this organized. And with this amazing reception, and a good run for the merch itself, we will be experimenting, or kind of encourage we are actually encouraged to take on new experiment, hopefully, in terms of like trying to find out new merch, or rather a little bit more kind of like premium and exclusive merch over the next few months, hopefully. And hopefully the next rollout that we do will be something that will continue to get everybody excited as well. All right. So yes, that's the full much shout out. Shout out to amazing Ben Bottle, our monkey hero. All right. So as we may have been aware as well, Breakpoint actually wrapped up, last week. I also wanted to make sure that we take the opportunity to shout out to everyone who actually helped contributed to it. This is a slide with many, many words, but I think the many, many words and the many, many names that we mentioned is probably still insufficient, and it probably does not do enough justice to all the names that we've laid out. Very quickly as well, of course, the board and the execs have been extremely instrumental, really coming together to make sure that everything is in place, taking rosters and whatnot. Moon Settler especially has been the guardian of everything, ensuring that the ops on the day itself across the breakpoint activations can run smoothly, as well as like the merch itself, the sale and everything was kind of monitored and ensure that no one actually engaged in any funny business or monkey business at our booth. Omi Omai and Ben, another band. This monkey is called Band Vibes from the Singapore community. Has been extremely instrumental as well. They basically helped us find location, got us, the vehicles for us to ensure that, our items can be transported to the venue all on time. And this, would not have been possible at all because F1 was happening right in town, same time as Breakpoint did. So this was extremely tricky and super dangerous. So shout out to Ben from Singapore for helping us, organize the football jerseys and whatnot. So we're super duper grateful. Now, with that itself, I think some of us may be aware. So see, I'm not sure if we can find the tweet by our amazing monkey Seb. Let me see it. If I see it, I will. Okay, yes. Let me find it. Oh, right now, and then I want to see if we can post this out. Let's see. But yes, so essentially, MonkeDAO do have a IRL events team comprising of Seb, Gavin, and initially Stroll. So CM, also myself inside. But with the breakpoint itself, there were a lot of moving pieces, which of course would not have been made possible once again without Seb and Gavin's help. This was a lot of coordination, especially around some of the logistics, sponsors, and whatnot. And I want to also take this opportunity to thank Seb and Gavin for their contribution and their help. This was definitely an amazing team that we were able to work with. A lot of folks kind of like step up and volunteer as well. Now, with the kind of like new reshuffling of duties and responsibilities, we are also going to share now that Seb has decided to kind of like transition a little bit more actively towards his involvement with like Radiance and the projects that he has helped kind of like started and helped spearhead. And with that, we will be kind of restructuring the RL events team a little bit. And we may potentially kind of absorb the RL sort of vertical in-house. We are still pending some internal discussion around how the RL events team may be reorganized. But with that, once we do have some update around how we may want to organize that, and if that is significantly different from what we do have at the moment, and if that may involve kind of like onboarding new members, we will keep everybody updated on what that would look like. All right. Um, but for now, for all IRL events, will be led by Amazing Stroll. And feel free to let us know if, let's say, you have any interesting ideas that we can help spearhead, especially with some rumors around NFT NYC potentially not being organized. We are in very, very early conversations just to see what are some of the opportunities and activations around that, and if these do kind of materialize, we'll keep everybody updated. Now, for the shout out for our breakpoint as well, it is also important to note that for our flagship event this year, we actually brought on a total of 13 partners, including the organizers and sponsors. This venue itself, including Singapore, is just in general very, very expensive. And it's just an absolute chaos during the F1 season to try to even organize anything. Now, despite what everybody says about the NFT scene, NFT community, NFT, markets and volume, yada yada, this year we actually brought on 13 partners and sponsors. This is potentially also, one of the highest numbers we've seen in the last 3 years, and that is actually very, very impressive and insane. So that was only made possible because we have a lot of monkeys who are founders and builders across amazing protocols like Mango, Solarians, Soulflare, and many others. So quick shout out as well to Hello Moon for always being around and supporting us in various activations that we've been putting together. So that is extremely something that we're extremely thankful for. And also for the claw machine, I want to see if Cersei or Stro is available to come out and chat a little bit about that. But the claw machine was a huge success and definitely a new experiment. So Cersei or Stro, if you guys do want to come up, feel free to just request or just unmute yourself. Actually,
GM. I'll be talking until Stroll comes up. Yeah, shout out to Stroll who has been standing beside the claw machine the whole of 2 days at the breakpoint booth. I am surprisingly not drunk. I bought a beer but I haven't started drinking it. But anyway, we are very thankful to all our sponsors that made this possible, made the claw machine possible. Like Stroll came up with the idea 2 weeks before Stroll and Jemmy, and then we decided that we're just gonna ask everyone to sponsor if possible. And then in the end we got a grand total of 22 sponsors, and one of it we even got them on the day itself because we just talked to them and said hi. So yes, so I think the claw machine was very successful. We had a consistent line outside the claw machine, and I think that was what we wanted. Like I think a week before Stroll was stressing us out. I mean, not stressing us out, but he was just like, um we need to have a line in front of the claw machine, and we were like, okay, let's do that. But yeah, we also had banana smoothies that I'm glad many people got to enjoy, even the Solana conference account. So that was very, 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 very good. Okay, I think that's all. Is there anything else I missed from the claw machine? Uh, okay, yeah, one more point. In total, like if you guys want a numerical sum from the claw machine, we got a total of 28K in value of sponsorship. So imagine the prices were like $15, $30, a few dollars, and the things that you could won was really could really amount to a lot. Like for example, a Tensorian, or 28K. No, we didn't. I managed to catch a Tensorian, and Stroll made me put it back into the claw machine, as I should before I get cancelled. But yes, can we say where the claw machine earnings go to at Jeremy?
I am yeah, let's keep this for next week. It's gonna be a fun one. Still working out some of the dates, but this is a fun experiment. But if you want to know, the TLDR is not going into our pockets. But I think everyone will be pleased with where that is going to.
Yeah, so yes, we got a total of 28K of sponsorship and we earned an amount of like 2K in USDC, which like Jamie said is not going back to the treasury, but we'll be announcing where it'll go to soon. So stay tuned to the MonkeDAO Twitter account, which will tell you everything. But yes, that's all from the claw machine. I can share credentials. Bye bye.
All right, thank you, Cersei. Really appreciate it, and I just want to, just appreciate the team as well. Cersei and Moon are both in Asia, dialing in, at 12 a.m. So this is crazy. Alongside Stro as well. Wow, I realized for the very first time, a good majority of our, MonkeDAO team members are actually all based in Asia. That is super rare, and I'm just enjoying this as we have these folks kind of going through the pain and enjoyment of dialing in at 1 a.m. also. All right. Jokes aside, as usual, really appreciate everyone for making it possible. This year, one last kind of like highlight that we had was to organize the Mega Monkey event. Mega Monkey event itself is just insane. This was an event of not exactly like a big party you would imagine, but I think Hot Rabbit put out a tweet as well. It was really and if a lunch just filled with like very meaningful conversations and a little bit more exclusive environment. So shout out to the Mega Monkeys especially for coming together. This was again highly ticketed, 20 seats. We basically had all 20 seats fully subscribed. Pretty much, everyone that we wanted to invite all turn up and no dropout rate, which is insane. And we are actually not over exaggerating the impact that we have witnessed for Breakpoint this time round. And we are really, really proud of how everything kind of fell into place, just as how we have planned for it to be. Is it perfect? 100% not. Are there areas that we can do better? 100% yes. But this time round, it's been what, 3 years since MonkeDAO has been around. Almost every tinge of craziness in the NFT space, we probably would have seen a fair bit of it. To be able to still organize, a global community in a decentralized fashion at large, and bring individuals, virtual friends, friends who have met each other over weird looking pictures in real life, and over 300 over individuals all in the same place is just insane. And that is really, really remarkable. And if you are one of the 300 individuals that showed up and turned up, except for English, please give yourself a big pat on the back. You are the one who helped contribute to making MonkeDAO possible, and you are the one who really showed up in strength and showed everyone else what MonkeDAO is all about. Because at the end of the day, it is really about the network, the value of people that we can bring together, which makes it so much more meaningful than the speculative aspects of what the normies know about Web3 or know about NFTs. All right. So we are very grateful, and hopefully we will continue, to call MonkeDAO, all of us, a home for the many years to come, and most importantly, looking forward to continuing delivering that very meaningful network and a platform for everybody to come together in a close knitted manner and fashion over the next year or so. All right. So this is pretty much the main kind of like breakpoint highlights as we kind of conclude it and kind of transit back to more normalcy. And that does not mean that things get any less exciting. Stro and I have 1,000 messages every other day, alongside Cersei as well, chatting about some of the things that we need to get out urgently. And of course, the fact that we don't agree about many things shows that it's usually a good discussion. So I hope you guys are excited about that piece of update that we will share. I want to assure you, Breakpoint is not the end of it all. In fact, if anything, it should be the beginning of something more exciting. All right. So without further delay, Simon, feel free to take it away. Telegram shout out plus Telegram bot.
Thanks, Jamie. Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's doing okay and recovering from Breakpoint. It was a fantastic experience. I met so many of you. It was my third Breakpoint, and MonkeDAO is definitely one of the most engaged communities at Breakpoint. I'm quickly here to talk about gated Telegram groups. So, one of the most valuable things from NFTs is that they can act as a proof of digital ownership of a token. And we are bringing that proof to Telegram. So now there's Telegram gated groups. So please go to your Matrix profile. Oh, I love the little hippo with the SMB barrel on its mouth. Thank you, Cool Monkey. Go to your Matrix profile, connect your Telegram account. There are a bunch of new Telegram groups. So we took the main Breakpoint 2024 group and transitioned it into our MonkeDAO Global Verified MonkeDAO Monkeys Only group. I think there's over 300 verified monkeys in that Telegram. So that is the main Telegram group. That is the one that you want to join. That's where all the announcements are going to be and the conversations are going to happen. But with that said, Telegram can get a little bit hectic. So what we're doing is we're spawning off a bunch of other Telegram groups based on your geographical location or any events that a bunch of monkeys are going to be attending. So I just posted in the chat there. We have monkeys at After Break Point Bali, monkeys at Thailand DAO, monkeys at the Founders Villa in Dubai, and monkeys at the Hong Kong Hacker House. All of these are token gated groups. If it says that the link is expired, that means that you haven't connected your Telegram to your Matrix account, or you did so, but it was done incorrectly with the wrong account. So definitely join those up. Get connected. It was one of the biggest valuable groups at Breakpoint to be part of the gated MonkeDAO Monkey Point group. A lot of alpha shared, a lot of coordination happens, a lot of good vibes and pictures are shared. So we hope we can continue all of this with all these different groups going forward. I believe that is all of the major events left for this year. If you know of any other events that monkeys are going to be attending, let me know. We can spin up another Telegram group. We can bring in the Matrix bot to make sure that it is gated, and we can go from there. I think that's about it. I will probably transition it back to you, Jemmy, while I read all the comments and the pings that people sent me in the chat. Thank
All
you.
right, sounds good. Thank you, Simon. Simon will also be very soon back in the Asia side of the world. So if you guys want to see Simon suffer and dial in at 1 a.m., please join me and rejoice as we start counting down to that day again. All right, it's once again the favorite time of the week, which is Town Hall. But within Town Hall, there is a even more favorite segment of fellow monkeys, which is essentially the barrel raffle, where many of us can be winners, or many of us could be winners, but sometimes we just choose to hate money and we hate reach, and sometimes we don't end up buying tickets. But whatever it is too late to regret or cry over spilled milk now. All the tickets for Barrel has already closed up and has been fully issued. If you are a lucky winner, good luck to you. If not, keep praying to whatever gods that you prefer. Without further delay, Moon, please take over the barrel raffle this week. All right, let's see. Maybe it's a Asia grade of connection, which honestly has been great for me so far. But some folks are not very familiar with Asia Wi-Fi. Let's see. All right, Moon, if you want to try to unmute yourself on Spaces, because I know we have multiple platforms, so it can be very confusing. So let's see. Let me see if you have any technical glitch.
Does he require me to stop screen sharing for him to screen share?
All right, Moon Settler, let me tag you.
Hey, hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Did I
now,
lose
GM.
everyone? Hello? Oh, can you guys hear me on the Twitter?
Hey, Moon. Yes,
on the
we
stream,
can.
on the
GM. GM Moon, we can hear you. But
can you guys hear
let
me?
us know if you
Hello?
can hear us. We can hear you. No problem.
Oh, you guys can hear me? Okay. I wasn't sure if you guys can hear me because I wasn't able to hear Jemmy after that. So I hope you guys can hear me. Um, there's no water. I'm not in a pool. I'm literally in my hotel room. I came back. I watched a fire show. It was great. Only thing I want to top up before saying before jumping into the raffles, just want to say, Breakpoint was absolutely mind blown by all the monkeys that I met. Absolutely unreal experience. Was absolutely amazing seeing everyone in person. It's really hard to like describe in words what that experience is like. So it was absolutely yeah, I was completely mind blown and being able to continue it on Island Down now in my hotel room on Friday night. And says, please get out there, interact with monkeys. There's a lot of amazing, and it's going to be an absolute. So let's go ahead and jump into here.
All right, I think there may be some issues with the audio. Apologies. Let us see if there's a way we can help to sort this out. But maybe the only execs.exe, barrel raffle file is taking some time to load. That's why, he need time to reorganize as well. But let's see if this would work better now. All right, I think Moon just jumped off, so apologies. Just be patient with us while we give him a couple of seconds to quickly get set up again and jump back in. Let us see if this would be better. All right. In the meantime, hopefully you guys have bought the tickets, but otherwise, just to let you know, the claw machine prizes for the winners during the breakpoint activation itself. Some of you would have already received your prizes. Otherwise, for folks who haven't, they are actually getting sent out. You can expect to likely receive it latest by end of this week or so. There could still be some folks who are, uh, waiting for your prizes to be sent. Anything that MonkeDAO has itself would have already been on the lineup to be sent out by end of this week. But if let's say your prizes are delayed by the partners itself, we will help to ping the partners and have them sent to you ASAP. So once again, if you are a winner, feel free to look out for that. And Cersei, feel free to unmute yourself and comment on that as well.
Yeah, I have DM all the winners for your wallet, but there are some of you that have not replied me with your wallet, or I may have missed out because of like certain like handwritings, or like I might have DM'd your Telegram, but then you're only active on Twitter, or vice versa. Like I could have only found your Twitter and you're more active on Telegram. But regardless, if you have a prize and you have not won a prize and I have also not reached out to you, feel free to DM me your wallet first with your proof of tweet. But if not, more than 50% of prizes has already been sent out by Stroll, and we will continue to send the rest out. But the ones that will take a little bit more time are the ones that you guys win directly from, for example, Tensor merch, Undead merch, Kleno plushies, Chunky plushies, things like this. Things like this, we'll have to wait a while for all the projects to get back to us. And yeah, that is what I have to say. Yeah. Anything you're unsure of, if you have not received your prize and I have not reached out to you, please DM me and I'll sort you out. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Susie. Appreciate that. All right, Moon Settler, I see that you're back. Do you want to give it one final shot? Otherwise, we can always run the raffle via recording and then we can put it up as well. All right, let's give it one more shot and see if this works better now.
Hey, can you all hear me?
Yes, GM, this is very, very clear.
Okay, so sorry about that. I wasn't sure if you all heard me before, but I was kind of going off about how amazing Breakpoint was and blah, blah, blah. So I won't spend time doing that. Let's jump ahead and go into the raffle. Simon, if you can stop sharing your screen, I'll share my screen and run the raffle. 5 winners this week. We'll get the next raffle up for the next week up within the next few hours. For those of you that have been asking, I'm not on my mobile phone. It just looks this way because I'm on a unfortunately small laptop, and I have to share screen with the Discord. But anyways, long story short, let's go ahead and start the raffle for this week. So we'll go ahead and shuffle, and we'll start with picking our first winner for this week. So first up, we have Dr. Blue Chip. Congratulations, first raffle winner. Yeah, congrats, congrats, Dr. Blue Chip. There, we'll go ahead and shuffle and pick the second name for this week's raffle. Crypto Big Belly Monkey. So that's the second winner for this week. Let's go ahead and shuffle and pick our third winner for this week. So third barrel raffle winner for this week is Baba Shoja. Baba Shoja. Congratulations.
All right, let's see. Is this another case of audio running out? But let's see. Let's see. All right, this is interesting. So this actually does happen from time to time. So don't worry. I think we're missing out just a couple more. And just be patient with us, and we will try to get this reloaded ASAP. Yes, this is actually on Spaces on X. That is the reason why there is no audio. Let me tag you as well, Waza. And we will see if we can get Moon Settler very quickly. All right, 1 second. Yes, I see the reconnection. All right. Okay, I do think that the Wi-Fi there isn't the most ideal, and I know that we're missing out a couple more. For the remaining barrel raffle, we will run it on record and then just share it out. We'll post the winner on the
Jemmy, I
announcement.
think I'm pretty sure that I won, so you can send it to supersimon.soul. Thank you.
Oh, okay, great. Because I also think that I won. So basically, I would just send everything to myself first before I will send it to you. All right.
That
Hopefully,
sounds
you will
fair.
enjoy what is left. All right, sorry guys. This week was a lot of fun. Definitely running through a lot of recap and seeing a lot of friends dialing in to town hall from Asia, 1 a.m., 12 a.m., 2 a.m., wherever you are. I just want to say that we really appreciate you. Thank you for making Breakpoint a dream come true. And in fact, this really exceeded our expectations way above anything else. Something that we didn't really even dare to think about when we were putting it together. We just wanted people to have a good time. As they say, stay true to the mission and the vision, and everything else will come together. So hopefully that will continue to be the case. Wherever you are, appreciate you taking the time to join us this Friday. This is our MonkeDAO Weekly Town Hall every Friday, 12 p.m. EST. We come together to run through some of the latest updates now, as well as try to get the opportunity to meet new fellow monkeys as well. All right, we wish you an amazing weekend, and without further delay, we're going to send the pump it up vibes Remember to spend time with your loved ones, and remember to go out and touch grass as well. All right, hope to see you soon and see you next week on our Precious Monkey Town Hall Friday.